Hi everybody, we're Deva and Eric with Century 21 Award, and we're back with another market update. So we've got the latest numbers from the San Diego Association of Realtors, and it looks like the story last month is pretty similar to the month before that. We've got low inventory, but also really low interest rates, which is causing an increase in prices.
Right. Comparing February of this year to February of last year, just looking at those 2 months independently of anything else, once again, we're seeing an 8% increase in prices, 8.1 actually, and a 39% decrease in inventory this February compared to last. It's kind of important to bear in mind that the first 2 months of 2019 and maybe even the first 3 or 4 months of 2019 were not great. In fact, it really looked like the market was taking a sour turn the beginning of last year, and then rates improved in the spring and everything. All the flowers
sprang back to life.
Yeah, the flowers popped up, and the blooms, the blooms on the trees, and,
right, all
and
that.
everything was good again. And so we're starting 2020 with the wind at our backs for sure. The market is really looking strong right now, and interest rates are, again, I'm saying this, and I said it 2 years ago and probably a year ago. Rates are as low as they've been in 50 years, and they actually hit that point last week. And now they've come up a little bit, even with the Federal Reserve doing a half point cut. Mortgage rates didn't change that much. It's not a direct correlation, and in fact, some of the major lending institutions in the country are keeping their rates a little higher on purpose. They're trying to put the brakes on to a certain extent because some of the major banks are running out of liquidity to fund loans. There's federal regulations that require banks to have a certain amount of money before they can make a new loan. There's a ratio there, and it's kind of an evolving situation. I don't know how serious it's going to get, but at this point, it's something we're keeping an eye on.
Yeah, it's an interesting issue. I don't recall having that problem before.
No, yeah, and you know, of course, having lived through what happened a few years ago in 2007, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13, any kind of weirdness with the bank starts to, make you a little nervous, but I don't think there's any cause for real concern right now. But buyers should choose a lender carefully and make sure that you ask your lender that, how much equity do you have? How much ability to fund loans do you have? What's liquid on your books right now? And am I going to run into a problem at the end of my 30 or 45-day escrow where you don't have the money to fund my loan? That could be a bad thing.
Yes. So. Well, we've got low rates now, and people are looking to take advantage of them. Let's talk about seasonal patterns of inventory for a minute.
Okay.
So we've got this graph, and it shows new listing inventory per month, and it goes back to 2013. So you can see that there's a pattern. In December, things are low, and then in January they start to build again, and then they increase through the spring, and then peak in the summertime, and then start to dip again into the fall. So following that pattern, it seems like we could expect that more inventory will be coming on the market in the next couple of months.
Yes, it does seem like there's some inventory building, some momentum behind some new inventory. We've definitely got some momentum in our own business, having taken 3 new listings in the last week. And that sort of anecdotally indicates to me at least that there's likely other agents out there taking listings as well that are going to be coming on the market soon. So really hopeful for some more blossoming spring inventory.
And if you've been looking for something, we've got a few coming up on the market, different price points, different neighborhoods, so we'll have some new stuff coming up pretty soon.
Yeah, watch our Facebook for that.
And we'll continue to keep an eye on the market for you. We'll be back next month with another market update. And in the meantime, if you have any questions about buying or selling, send us a message or give us a call.